Fog Football back with a bit of transfer news. We've got some confirmings and we've got some no happenings because Stevie G has told Rafa Benitez
to essentially go fuck himself.
You chose the blue side of Liverpool, so you're not having this player for the blue side of Glasgow, big man, and that would be Nathan Patterson. Gylfi Sigurdsson, leave our teams alone.
Fuck me. Got what? You got two not. You got a nonsense in Lee Griffiths and a nonsense Sigurdsson, man. The kids on either side of the border, they're not safe.
Nope.
Jesus Christ. Well, at least you could deport Sigurdsson. You're kind of stuck with Griffiths, aren't you?
No.
Ship him to Ireland. Fuck it. He's one of them anyway.
He's one of them. Anyway, right, we're off topic here.
Right, we're off topic.
Right,
Back.
There's no need to report us.
Let's go into PG mode like CJ Noble, because today we've got transfer news. They're trying to sign our main right back, and he goes by the name of Nathan Patterson.
Captain Pish, because my name is CJ Noble. What's the whole emphasis gimmick on about him? Honestly, can we just discuss that for 3 seconds?
See, watching a CJ Noble vid, it's apparent in the first 10 seconds that he makes vids for either really small kids that fail to grasp English or retards. There's no denying it.
It's a Poundland Spencer FC.
But he's shiter than Spencer in every way. And before anyone goes to get more views than you, more so I kinda care, right? The guy's shite, right? Just because you have views doesn't necessarily. I mean, Cardi B's one of the highest selling, probably the highest selling artist at the moment, and she's fucking dog shit.
But see that logic? That basically means, see the person who's commenting, you're a bum as well, and you don't fucking rate people that are above you.
Hold on, the greatest fucking person to brace YouTube could have just literally created their account 5 minutes ago. But here they've only got 2 subs.
Aye, but see all these Celtic Rangers fans or whoever who were slagging Shane Duffy last season, they're all fucking worse defenders than him. Doesn't change the fact he's fucking shit.
I know.
You makes more money, brother, so you can't slag him.
Oh, you can't do better than him.
Logic's pish. Anyone using that, go fuck yourself.
You can't say what's his name, Oliver McBurney's shite because he plays in the Premiership and we don't.
What?
He doesn't deserve to play in the fucking Premiership, and he is shite.
You can't say Sigurdsson touches kids because you've never touched kids, brother.
What would you know about touching
kids? You can't
kids?
say Hulk Hogan's a racist, brother, because you never said it, brother.
Alright, I feel like we're definitely going to have to talk about what are we actually talking about. Nathan
Patterson,
£5 million. How long are we into this vid here?
3 minutes.
Right, finally, we'll get into the news now.
3 minute warning.
I promise you, right. Everton came in with a £5 million bid. Rangers rejected it. What I found funny was I actually watched the CJ Noble vid. I know I'm going back to him here, but last time I mentioned this boring bastard, I promise. He basically buried the Sun, maybe the Daily Record as well, saying that they claimed that Rangers were seriously considering the bid, and he says that that's not true. Rangers laughed it off and rejected it immediately. How would he know? He says the papers don't know. I would guarantee my life that the Sun and the Daily Record have got people inside of football that would more likely know the ins and outs. They'll have insiders than what CJ knows.
But realistically, they're going to know more than him.
Yeah, what's his source?
And that goes for us well.
What's his source? Yeah, we don't know shit. We just talk crap and make light jokes at everything. Do you know what I mean? We're not here to claim we're experts or we know 100% facts. We're just here to have a bit of banter and give our opinions. But what's CJ Noble's source that Rangers laughed and rejected the bid immediately? Can someone tell us that?
Crickets.
No. Anyway, right, £5 million bid. Would I accept it? No. I think Nathan Patterson does look a good player, but let's be real, right? Players do not leave the Scottish Premiership for big money. It's never happened. I mean, Kieran Tierney's the biggest transfer ever, and see, you think about it. See, when I look back, I think Celtic did well. Not that I don't think Kieran Tierney's good, but I think Celtic did well to get that amount of money, because, I mean, you look at Van Dijk, didn't go for anywhere near as much. Robertson, he didn't go for anywhere near. McGinn. What I would say is, I think if you leave the Old Firm, you're going to get more. If you play for the Old Firm, you're going to get more than if you play for, anyone outside the Old Firm. But still, I mean, there's been good players that have left. Look at Victor Wanyama. He was considered a beast when he left.
Yep.
Only got was it 11 million? It wasn't much. Van Dijk didn't get that much for him either. Dembele, didn't get that much for him.
Edward, they're probably not going to get that much for him.
So, I don't know. I mean, 5 million. It's not. I wouldn't accept it, but I don't think it's the worst offer. I don't think it's as bad as some people are making it out to be. And considering it's not even your starting right back, I think you'd have to consider it.
I know it gets me right. They say it's a bad offer, and it is. But
could be add-ons.
How much do Rangers fans and
well, I didn't qualify for the Champions League.
Me included, right? How much are people really expecting Everton to come in with the first bid for their second choice right back, who's only 19, and he's not really that proven. I rate the guy. But how much are Everton really expected to come in? I know the Premier League's flooded with money, right? If you're spending 50 million on Ben White, you can spend 200 million on Patterson. But why would Everton come in with like a 15 million pound bid when Tierney went for 25?
What do you think he's worth? Well, considering when Tierney left, he was. He was leagues above Patterson. He'd proven himself.
He's 19. He's got a lot.
How much has he actually played?
I'd be shocked if he went for anything more than 15.
How much has he actually played though? In reality, people can say, "Oh, he's this and that, and he's great."
I know.
How much game time has he actually had?
I'd say it would probably be around 10. You'd get from.
I'd be shocked if he went for any more than 10.
I think if he stays at Rangers for like another 3-4 years, you could get Tierney money, maybe like 30 million. I don't know how the climate's.
But how will you if he's not starting?
I know.
If he's not going to progress?
I get you. I know, that's true.
Well, what are Rangers going to do? I think you've kind of got to sell one of them or loan him out. But I know you maybe don't want to loan him out, but his progression is seriously going to be hampered if he's like barely starting games. I think that's how Kieran Tierney got so good, so quick, because he was literally starting every game.
I know.
I mean, if Patterson. Many games will he realistically play a season, right? League games he's probably going to play. Unless Tav gets injured, I'd say that Patterson will start less than 6 league games.
Yes.
And he'll maybe get some cup appearances. League Cup or whatever.
And that'll depend on Europa League, like, do we need to rest Tav for that, etc.
Aye.
Etc. Anyway, Everton. Bid rejected. Will they come in with a second bid? I don't know. Will they? Do you think they will?
There's no harm in it. Why not bump up to 7.5?
True. Because realistically, how much are Rangers going to hold out for?
Okay, yeah. Well,
it's all fun and games rejecting 5 million, but
for a club, I know. Considering this club's skint has no money.
Anyway, talking about clubs that have got loads of money, Hearts bringing in the big boys. Ben Woodburn on loan.
I'm not too sure what the details are in terms of finances, but hey, Ben Woodburn I think is a solid signing for Hearts. Anytime I've seen him play for Liverpool, he's looked decent.
He's a Welsh international.
Yeah, that's got to count for something. But yeah, no, anytime I've seen him play for Liverpool, he's good. I'm actually surprised. I've only seen him a couple of times, but here.
Name the games.
I can't really
take a wee drink here.
Take a longer drink. Anyway, right, I can't necessarily remember the game I've seen him play. No, but I have seen him play a few times, and he has like the.
What's he play?
Right wing.
I fucking did.
Fucking he does?
No, he doesn't.
Ah, he does?
No, he doesn't.
Well, I bet he does.
He's a fucking cam, mate. The attacking midfielder.
I think he plays right wing.
He's the club's youngest ever goal scorer, having broken Michael Owen's record at 17 years and 45 days. Woo!
Can you replace Michael Owen on BT Sport? Because Michael Owen sucks. But anyway, yeah, no, I think it's a good sign of the Hearts. We do need more firepower going forward. I'd say that's where we're lightest, So, yeah, good signing. Happy. Obviously, we ain't going to get someone like Woodburn on a permanent, but here, to get a player like him on loan for a season is it's great, and happy to see him play. And yeah, looking forward to seeing his debut. And what more can you say, really? We'll save the rest of it till we see him play. But
aye, and that's really it for the L gossip. I'll take a quick wee look here. Probably Monaselic. What about Juranovic? Is that a good signing or what?
No idea who he is.
He played against us in the Euros and he battered us.
Well, in that case, it must be a good
That's
signing.
what gets me. Celtic have signed a guy that plays for Croatia for 2.5 million, right?
But 5 million, but 5 million for Patterson.
For fuck that, right? 50 million for Ben White. I can't go for that. I fucking can't.
Well, who's better, this Juranovic or Patterson?
I don't know. I mean, probably, I don't know. Juranovic, maybe. I don't know what age he is. Well, I'm not just. I mean, Croatian international.
Do you think it's mad how prices like fluctuate depending on what league you're in?
I don't know an awful lot about the guy to claim. And we talk about the Scottish League being pished financially, but see a lot of those fucking leagues, they don't.
I know.
Fucking like Rangers signed Barisic and Katic for like 2 million, 1 million. When do you ever hear someone coming for like the Croatian League or like a Dynamo for a big like over 10 million?
Yeah.
Never?
And I don't think it's because they don't have players that are rated that much. I mean, come on. You tell me there's no player that's as good as Ben White in those leagues?
But he's not English, bro. Anyway, Burnley want Ryan Christie. I cannot imagine him playing for Burnley. That's a weird one there. Any thoughts on that?
No.
Alright then. Anyway, that'll do it for this vid. We'll be back with some previews for the Conference League and the Europa League. Hopefully all 4 get in. Will all 4 get in?
No, Aberdeen will job it. I'm not too sure about St Johnstone.
They got beat by Dundee United, and that's a bit worrying.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, like, see what Callum Davidson done last year? It was never going to get repeated. It was just, that'll never happen again.
It's getting into the Conference League. Is it? Oh.
No, it's not as good. Come on. It's 2 cups? Fucking sure it's not.
I know, but, well, draw with Galatasaray, like, I mean, fuck.
Well, no, that's 1 game, though.
Alright.
In reality, what have they done? Yeah, they got a great draw away in Turkey. And then they drew that last game there. They haven't won a game.
As good as winning 1 cup? I'd argue it is.
Financially, it might be, like, you know.
Fucking obviously.
Exposure-wise, it might be.
I'd say for getting into the Europa League, you must be looking at a couple of million, or the Conference League, couple of million at least, you know, so.
I mean, I gotta wonder, being a St Johnstone fan, what would you rather? Because being a Hearts fan, I would rather qualify for European, a group stage in one of the European tournaments than win the Scottish Cup.
Yep.
I've won the Scottish Cup. I know they've been in Europe before, but it's been a while. To me, beating a couple of Scottish teams domestically or getting to play against teams in Europe, I'd take the European competition all day long. So
exactly. No one wants to come to you if you've won the Scottish Cup. If you play in Europe, you know what I mean, you look at like players who choose Championship or League One sides over fucking. I mean, if you're in Europe,
gives you an extra.
It's like, I don't give a fuck. I'll have to play against Dundee every week.
Yeah.
I'll happily.
I'm sure the likes like Aberdeen, Hearts, and Hibernian, I think they would probably get better signings if teams knew they were going to be in some form of European competition. But realistically, people are probably thinking, nah, they get knocked out in the qualifiers. You get in Europe. But I think next year, whoever wins the cup will directly go into one of the European competition group stages.
That's good.
So
what about third though? Are they guaranteed anything?
I don't know. But like next year, like one of the teams will be guaranteed either like Europa League or Europa Conference League, which,
brilliant.
And you know, tell you what, I mean, that, to me, I think that would make a difference if you're trying to sign someone. If Hibs and Aberdeen are going for the same player, but one of them's got 6 games in Europe, I think you're going to go for the team that's got 6 games in Europe. And with that said, that's us done.
Till next time. Peace.